Bill here with the Metals Minute. Today is Friday, May 20th, 2022. Well, we're in a situation where the financial markets and the economy is defying all expectations, not in a good way. We have financial analysts from JP Morgan and etc. They're calling for $6 gasoline prices by summer end. So that's another couple dollars just on average, and there'll be some areas of the country significantly higher than that. And that's going to continue to eat into retail profits from major retailers like Walmart, Costco, Target. All those have had record downturns in their stock performance as well as their earnings and projections. So that's going to lean into further stock price reductions. And in fact, cycle analysts are saying that if you haven't already protected yourself in the stock market, that if we happen to have a short-term bump upwards over the next month, that would be, they recommend that you take that opportunity to protect what you have left in those types of assets. But right now we have stocks, we have bonds, we have cryptocurrencies, we have real estate beginning to move down. So most every asset class is moving underwater or already underwater here in the United States year to date, with the exception of gold and palladium. Those are still positive for the year. So that's a bright spot. And even silver and platinum, they're only slightly lower year to date. And that makes them also a major winner compared to all the other asset classes out there. Now, if you're a precious metals person, you might be discouraged because of the downward pressure on the metals prices in the last few weeks. But understand that even with all that, you're in the asset leading category year to date. And I believe that all the conditions indicate that that's going to continue to be the case in the months and years ahead. And so we see the Russian currency, for example, they have somewhat of a link to commodities such as energy, and there's still talk about gold and linking that. And that currency is up 22% versus the euro. It's like the top performing currency in that part of the world, and it's even strengthened against the dollar recently. And the dollar has done fairly well, but the ruble has gone beyond that even, which few people saw coming. And it's like the sanctions they seem to be harming a lot of people. Russia is also the largest wheat exporting nation in the world. And then I think second is Canada, third is the United States, and Ukraine is fourth. So it's more likely that the sanctions are causing a reduction in food supply more than the conflict, because most of the wheat exported comes from Russia. But anyway, so we've got all these disruptions and things happening. Meanwhile, one of the things that we see is that the 10-year yield on the U.S. Treasuries, before stocks typically hit a bottom part, the 10-year yield has come down significantly, like it's reduced nearly 1.5% on the 10-year yield. And what we see right now is stock prices are coming down, but the 10-year yield is still going up. So that would indicate, looking back 50 years at every time that we had a major stock market bottom or low point, that would indicate we have a ways to go yet before stocks are done correcting, because the 10-year yield will have to reverse its course of rising and then begin to come back down. And we've already got stocks about halfway to where what history indicates they may drop. So metals are a great place, not only because year to date they're the best performers, but also because the type of conditions we're in right now indicate that going forward they're going to have the best opportunity to do well. And hopefully that will impact you and I as well. And if you're a precious metals owner, and if not, this is an excellent time to consider getting into that. And it's easy to do. Just call the number at the bottom of your screen, and our friends will be glad to help you there at the United States Gold Bureau. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Have a good weekend.